Jesse and I had a quiet night. The weather didn't get windy, nothing crazy happened. The sun came up beautifully over the ridge there this morning. And now we're just going to get some breakfast set up, have some breakfast, and then what we're planning on doing is hiking back to the trailhead where the car is parked, resupply with water because we've gone through 4 liters of water each.
Yeah, and I have 1 left, so I brought 5.
Okay, so you had 5 liters, so you got 1 left. All right.
Yeah.
So, but we're going to resupply with water and food for today, and then we're going to head down to Dusty Lake. And we hope we get there soon enough because not too long ago, a troop of about 30 people just went hiking on by us, and they said, "Oh yeah, we're heading to Dusty Lake today." Oh, that's a lot of people.
Hopefully they really stop at the river first.
Yeah. So that's our plan today. And this morning for breakfast, I have got the classic Mountain House scrambled eggs with uncured bacon. And
you got the classic biscuits and gravy with no pepper.
No pepper is a good thing. I have found that, peppers, the spicy food on the trail.
Oh no, I'm talking about pepper, the seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, peppers that are spicy, not a good idea when you're out, in the back country. It's just inviting disaster, in my opinion. This is this Mountain House. Not the best food, but the view at this restaurant is out of this world. $1 million view here at this restaurant. And so I'm giving it a 5 stars. What do you think, Jesse?
Location.
Absolutely. Let me turn that camera around and show you guys what we're looking at while we have our breakfast, okay? Yeah, so this, folks, is the view we have as we sit and have our breakfast this beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning here in central Washington. It's hard to believe this is Washington State. So we're all packed up, got our packs all good and proper here, and we've done a walk around check, make sure we haven't left anything behind. Leave no trace, right, Jesse?
Right.
Right, leave no trace. And what we're going to do now is head back to the car, the trailhead, and resupply with food and water for today's hike and tonight's meal. And we're going to, I think, head down to Dusty Lake. That's our plan.
Hopefully we get there before the high school.
Yeah, there's a whole group of about 30 people heading there that came by a little earlier. And if they get there before us, they're going to have all the good campsites taken, and we're just going to be stuck with something out in the wilderness somewhere. Well, we're already out in the wilderness, so I guess it won't matter.
We're already stuck too.
We're already stuck, yeah. So we're going to head down the trail, and we'll catch up with you guys when we get to the car, okay? See you in a little while.
Want a wallaby?
I'm good. All right, so we have got food for today and tomorrow morning. We're good there, and we've got resupply with 4 liters of water each. So I think we're about ready. You ready to head to Dusty Lakes?
I'm ready.
All right, let's hit the road.
Let's do it.
And you just lock that up. There we go.
Boop, boop.
All right, let's go. Okay, so folks, yesterday we went down that way, and that took us to Ancient Lakes. And this path actually does a big loop. If we'd stayed on this path we're about to go down, that would have taken us to Ancient Lakes as well. But what we're going to do, we're going to take this path because coming off it is a path that then cuts across to that ridge back there, okay? And we're going to go around that ridge and then hang a left, and that'll take us to Dusty Lake. So come along.
How you doing back there, Glenn?
Doing well. This is a great hike.
Absolutely beautiful. So,
yeah, we're making the entrance now, I think, to Dusty Lake down this path.
Path on the left.
And then we're just basically going to be running parallel to the ridge line there.
All the way
and
back
straight into the lake. All right, so Jesse and I have made it Just in there? There we go.
There we are.
We have made it to about halfway through the canyon here towards Dusty Lake, and I just wanted to give you guys a view of what this all looks like. So I'm just going to turn this around and pan the camera around so you guys can see this full view, okay? Here we go.
Yeah, Dusty.
So we made it to Dusty Lake, and there's this little spit of land that sticks out into the lake, and it's flat and level here. There's even a little bit of a fire pit here. We got some wood that maybe we can make a fire with tonight. We'll see. But it's just beautiful here, and I hope that the video can pick up the sound of the birds. Let's just be quiet for a second. So hopefully you heard that. This place is just filled with swallows zipping around, and other birds that we can't even see.
Did we see geese yesterday?
Geese yesterday.
Yeah.
But this environment right here is just beautiful, and it's a lot greener than the ancient lakes on the other side of the ridge there. And I think what happens is a lot of the moisture when it moves in here kind of collects and holds here a little bit more and doesn't move through. And so yeah, this is very nice. This is beautiful. And oh, okay, those 30 people that we saw.
Oh.
So on the way out of Ancient Lakes, we saw 30 people coming out, and they said, oh, we're heading to Dusty Lake. We're like, oh no, they're gonna fill up all the campsites. And I just saw them. There's a line of 30 people on that ridge right over there, just on the other side of the lake, moving over in that direction. They probably got up there, saw us here, and realized, oh, we have to go find somewhere else. We just beat them.
Yeah,
So yeah, that is wild. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pan the camera around so you guys can see this whole environment, because it is really spectacular. It's totally different from Western Washington kind of view. I'm just fascinated by this whole area. It is fantastic. Okay, so Jesse has been working on making this awning work for him since we had lunch. I've gone and pitched my tent. I've got it open at both ends, and I got some shade there. I'm doing good. I went with the planned, option. Jesse here has gone for the I'm gonna wing it option.
Yeah, what's the hardest path? I'll take that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And he has created this funky awning thing with my walking staff, my tripod, his walking staff, some string that he brought along. And it works.
Keep us cool.
He's got this nice little place to sit in the shade.
Cheers.
Cheers. Health, wealth, and happiness to us both.
Salute.
Does it get any better than this?
Sometimes, like it's raining.
Holy freaking hell. It is.
It's raining. I told you, this place could be crazy. Like, think about all the old ladies over there at the Grand Canyon, rocking out to Bob Dylan and Willie Nelson. Now they're gonna have wet t-shirts.
That's the first place your head goes to, isn't it? That's the first place. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. So Jesse, what's your plan?
We're gonna go see if we can hear some legends.
And when he says we folks, I just want to make this clear, he means him.
Me, myself, and I.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay
Go
here
down
and
there,
just chill.
bring in the essence, and we're gonna go down to the end of the wall.
Okay.
See if we can hear Willie or Dave, Bob's who
Yeah.
was. And we'll
All right.
get some red while we're there.
Yeah, we do have the sunset starting there, so I don't know.
Brought some red, we're catching some red,
And you've got your headlamp.
and hold on. We got this too.
What's that?
The red.
Okay, all right then. All right, so hopefully, you don't get lost.
Yeah, the red.
All right. Quite honestly, I'm probably going to be in my, sleeping bag and snoozing by the time you get back.
For sure, no problem.
I'm old and one-legged, and I've done enough for the day.
No problem. Hope I don't get bit. Don't think I will.
Yep.
Haven't seen one yet.
Okay then. All right then. Good luck to you. Stay safe. And it'll see you probably tomorrow morning because, like I said, I'll probably be asleep by the time you get back.
If you wake up before
all right then.
Right.
Take care. There goes a brave man, or a foolish one. Either way. Jesse's gone exploring, and it's getting dark now. There we go. It's getting dark. I'm probably going to just turn in now. Weather looks like it's going to shift as well. Didn't plan on rain. I didn't bring a rain jacket or anything like that. But if it's warm when it's raining, I don't mind so much. So we'll just have to see how the weather is like in the morning. Might be cooking our morning food in the drizzle in the rain. We'll just see. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna turn in and get some sleep and hopefully wake up with the dawn. I'm gonna set my alarm for 6 because I do want to make it for the dawn and then set my camera up to do a time lapse of the sun coming up. But again, it depends on the weather. If it's just kind of raining, I'm not going to get much of a shot there of the dawn. We'll just have to see how it looks in the morning. All right, time to get all this stuff off and oh man, that's looking good. And get the sleeping bag and everything set up. It was pretty warm last night, and I wasn't worried about getting cold, but tonight it is a bit cooler, so I'm probably going to use my quilt to keep warm. We'll just hope that's enough. All right. See you guys in the morning, okay?
All right, so we have officially made it to the end of the wall, and I got my headlamp on. It's still raining. The wind has been going crazy, which is exactly what I meant earlier by a pulse. Really looking forward to see if I can get around this and up on it, what the view is of the gorge. So I keep almost losing the trail. I don't know if this is definitely a trail coming from somewhere else. That's the first clear trail. There's been several mini trails. And also this is where we start to get into rattlesnake territory. If you don't know, I can't see. So wish me luck. We've been walking for about an hour. I think we see the gorge out there yonder. I kind of want to go home, but kind of want to see Willie play a song or two. So let's see how far we can make it. All right, a couple minutes after filming that, I saw a couple rattlesnakes. The trail was real thin right there, and they were just right in the middle, so I'm heading back. Didn't want to get close enough to film again, but the wind's calm, rain's kind of stopped. We're just gonna go. It was a nice walk.
So Jesse this morning before breakfast decided to go for a little rock scrambling adventure and climbed up from down here up to there and just kind of checking out the sunrise from there. A little risky, a little treacherous up there. He seems to be doing okay. Beautiful sunset this morning, but now clouds have moved in where the sun is. And it's cloudy like all the way across the sky except for way far over in the west. So we're just going to finish up breakfast and get packed up, and I'm going to be carrying my brolly with me in case it rains. I've got my brolly. If it becomes too sunny, I've got my brolly. I'm good either way. You about ready to head out, Jesse?
I'm ready to pack.
Yeah?
Then head out, yeah.
Yep. Everything. Packs are a little bit lighter now because we're not carrying so much water. We got a liter each.
I got a quarter
Liter.
Looks like urine even.
Yeah. Oh, it's lemon water though, right?
Lemon tea.
Lemon tea. Okay.
Lemon
All right. We've walked around, make sure we've not left any garbage behind, because leave no trace. And so we're gonna head back to the car now. Might get a couple of shots on the way back because the scenery is just awesome. But other than that, we'll see you guys back at the car. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's hit it. All right, that's good. Okay, so folks, we're about halfway back to the car, and we have come across a bag of grout. Does this make sense to you, Jesse?
Definitely.
Yeah, it makes sense to you that there's a bag of random grout.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the trail. You need grout.
The trail or something.
Mark the trail, something. Yeah, I don't know. If anybody watching this video has some idea of why there's a bag of random grout along this trail, get in the comments section and put your suggestions. Even if the suggestion is just a wild ass guess or a joke, put them in there anyway. But if anyone does have a legitimate reason why we would find a bag of grout, we'd like to know why. I'm confused.
You know, maybe it's to cover the scab.
I don't know. All right, we're gonna get back on the trail, and we'll see you guys back at the car. Oh, my car, my beautiful, beautiful car.
We made it.
Oh, all right, let's get this thing. Woo. Absolutely.
Crushed it.
Oh, here's my keys. I didn't lose my keys. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. You do the honors and open it up?
Would have been a good scavenger hunt if you did.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Lower the handle. There you go.
Found it.
Yay!
Woo!
We made it, folks.
Good
Ancient
job.
Lakes, Dusty Lake. We're gonna pack our gear up, and then after we've had a good swig of water, we'll give you guys kind of a roundup of this event and what we thought about it, and then that'll be it. So stand by for just a bit, okay? So we put our stuff away. We've poured cold water from gallon jugs over our heads because we have to wash the dust in the sweat off us, although I don't think we got all the sweat off us. My wife's going to complain about how I smell when I get home. But this was an awfully good trail. What did you think?
Yeah, I thought this was an A+.
Yeah.
The effort for reward was great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in terms of a hike, would you say this is one of the most, would you say this is an easy or moderate or hard?
I'm going to refer to our neighbors from night one. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say this is an easy hike. There are some parts where there's some scrambles to go up by the waterfall and stuff like that if you want to do, they're moderate to hard. So you've got that option. But if you just want to be able to get into Ancient Lakes or just get into Dusty Lake, it's a real easy hike. It's not very difficult at all. But I do recommend bringing in lots of water because you cannot drink the water.
Yeah.
You got to bring in, we brought in 4 liters each, and we had backup water here at the car just in case if we needed it.
But we both used 4 liters both days.
Yeah.
And so we could have brought more. 4.5 probably would have been perfect.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, and this is during late May.
Oh yeah, add a month, add a liter.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Add a month, add a liter. If you're in here in June, July, August, when it's super hot, you probably want to bring in 5 or 6 liters, which is hella heavy, but you will need that water, all right? And if you've got electrolytes to put in your water, recommend that as well. Yeah. So what do you think was the best part of this trail, this hike?
Definitely the sunset night one, sunrise day 2.
Yeah.
Was pretty spectacular.
Yeah. What do you think was the worst part?
Going on a 2-mile hike and back last night. For sure.
that 2 mile, I'm gonna go out in the dark.
I got this. No.
Oh man, that was nuts. That was nuts. Yeah, for me, the best part I think is the scenery, the landscape here. I've said this before several times in this video already. There's nothing else like it really in Washington State. It's just amazing. It's beautiful stuff. If you want something different, this is where you want to come. You're going to love it. I think the hard part for me was just, you know, the kind of frustration is like, yeah, that's a hard scramble. I can't do it on a prosthetic leg. I'd really love to do it, but it's kind of frustrating. But if you can do it, I recommend doing it because a lot of other people did it and they said that the views were great and they really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think this has been one of the better hikes I've done in a couple of years.
Yeah.
I would say this is as much fun as doing Asgard Pass and the Enchantments. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not fun.
Well, I thought it was fun. I thought it was great. I had a great time.
Torture.
All right. Maybe I'm crazy. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. And check out my other videos. And as always, my friends, just because we're missing a part or we've got some kind of disability, it does not mean we should miss out on the fun of life. I'm missing a leg. Jesse's got, you know, vision problems that are increasing year over year, but he's still out there and he's still living life to the best he possibly can. And that's what we should all do. Hope to see you out on the trails, wherever they are. I hope to see you out on the trails and enjoying life. See you out there.